Alright, hello everyone and welcome in. This is John Tix in here, and today I've got another video for you of my main account. So let's jump in on these stats as per usual. Last video was on like 44 days ago, kinda. So a lot had happened, so let's see it. 115 quadrillion lifetime coins, that's very good. Last video I had 41.5 quadrillion, and also on the stones I had 29,761, so that gives me around 3,365 stones since last video, and of course 74 quadrillion on coins as well. My keys are the same. I have still 4, and yeah, what else in here? Can we see anything usual here? Recent coin per hour around 115 trillions. So that's very good actually. And what else? Yeah, that's it. So let's jump in on my farming setup. I did farm a little bit on tier 14, as you can see here. 7,000 waves, 711 trillion. That was a few weeks ago, actually. Yeah, it was good, but not that good. And then I jumped to tier 15 farming now, as you can see. These waves in here, 6,131, only happened because I had a fully developed flame bot. But my usual waves are around 5,500, no, 4,500 and 5,300. I'll show you in a second. And this is my best, personal best, and it was actually in a shorter run. I'll show you later. And 312,000 cells refers to this amount of waves. So if you go here on my history, okay, so here I have my tournament attempts, and yeah, let me delete this because I don't really like having them here. So I hold here, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. So as you can see here, my last run was 176 waves. That's my best for today's tournament. And yeah, so let's delete it. And now, like you can see here, 5,000 waves, 5,200, 200 again. And then you're gonna notice I have some 700 and 800 waves in here. That's because I rely on permanent black hole to farm on tier 15. And if I don't get it soon enough, like the perk, 12 seconds extra on black hole duration, then this happened and I'll die. It only costs me 8 minutes or so, 9 minutes in here, so a maximum of 10 minutes, and it doesn't happen very often, as you can see here. See, it doesn't happen very often. My personal best run was this one here. So what happened here? 5 hours, 43 minutes, tier 15. Weighs 5,343, and I made 654 trillion. And also my coin per hours here, very good. And sales 250k, so it's very good. If I go down in here, because I am considering on buying a extra orb mastery. So you see here, total enemies 743, and killed or hit by orbs 660. So that's, there's a good number here. I'm not sure in percentage. I would say 90%, something like that. So that's very good. So that's what's happening. My runs are around 5 hours and 20 minutes. Actually, anywhere from 4 hours and 35 minutes to, yeah, 4 hours 35 minutes to 5 hours and 35 minutes ish. Why do I die sometimes on 4,500? It's because around this wave here, I get a commander, I think, and then he buffs everything else, and I can't kill him on time, and I die. And my second wind is already procced, so yeah. And then here's my final waves, and I'm very happy with the results here. You see 611, 602, 612, and around 230 to 250 K in cells. That's very good. Just because my my tournament was up, I'm going to show you what's happening here. So top wave so far 1500, and I'll most likely demote 176 waves, and I think there's 2 or 3 guys here that can easily break my waves. So yep, I'll probably demote this time. And here on top you see 819. I'm trying to save 1,000 to buy my next mastery, but if I'm gonna demote, I'm only gonna make how much? 120. So I'm gonna be like 80 short or 60 short. It is what it is. Okay, let me show you the history already. It's not way here. So legends, see 23, 24, 23. So here I'm barely staying on Legends lately. And then Champions is most of the times top 1, of course. I was in top 4, top 1 here, top 1 here, and yeah, top 1 again. So whenever I go back to Champions, I can easily come up back. And the reward is pretty good, you know. Here, 320, anywhere between 320 to 80 per Champions one. Okay, so let's jump in on my workshop. My workshop is exactly the same as before. You know, I have 5,800 levels in damage, also in health. The only thing I'm making different now, I'm using my free up card mastery to lock shockwave size and shockwave frequency. And yep, here pretty much the same. How many levels? 360 levels in here. Enhancements, yeah, it's the same. 60-60, 50-50, attack speed 15. And then health, health regen, and wall health at 0.70. And here are my enhancements. On the utility section, I have 40 in coins and 40 in sales. I'm very good at those numbers. And can I do one click there? I can. I'll do one click here. Boom, done. Go back in here and go ultimate weapons. It's pretty much all the same. I am about to invest on damage, so adding some chain lightning damage is probably something that will help shortly. But in order to deal damage, I need to be able to have crowd control, so I will have to do my chrono field as well. But that's going to cost me around 7,000 stuns if I want it the right way. So that's a bit challenging. I was watching a video of Ethan DX the other day, and he put his bonus here up to once the next cost is 250, and he said it helped him a lot to have the bonus that high, so I might do the same. And here, yes, as you can see here, I have 46 seconds cooldown with 34 seconds duration, you know, and then I get more 12 seconds of the perk, and then voila, I have a permanent black hole without relying on Galaxy Compressor. I'm not gonna buy these anytime soon, because if I were to invest in CC next, will require a lot of stones, but most likely, actually, what I'm gonna have to do is bring my Golden Tower and Death Wave cooldown all the way to 1 minute and 40 seconds. So there's 3 clicks in each, and it's gonna be at least, I don't know how many stones, like a little bit more than 1,500 maybe, because I know, yeah, for sure 2,000 stones actually. So that's gonna be a bit complicated, and yeah. So I'm still going to think on that. So let's jump into my cards. Here I have farming, tournament. I deleted it, I don't know why. Here's my farming. I have 21 slots. Yeah, I believe last year I had 19 only. And as you can see here, I have almost 8,000 gems. And once I get all the way up to 10,000, I believe, I'm going to buy it and never know, but I won't touch anything else on cards again, because these are going to be maxed. And the only way to get slots is going to be through the vault, which for me now is very is impossible to get keys actually. And yeah, so this is my farming setup. As you can see, I do have damage in here, but I don't really rely on damage yet. I'm still yet to build up my damage. And yeah, I noticed you guys have seen some masteries in here, so that's why I have this tab in here. It shows all my card masteries and the ones I want in the future. So, and this is the order of purchase. So my first one's a free upgrades, and then cash, and then RPC, health regen, second wind. I got health regen back then because I wanted to unlock tier 19 and get what do you call it? Assistant mods. That's the only reason I got it, because the change to prolapse, primordial collapse, I was about to change, so I had to get these to unlock tier 19. And second wind, very good, and then health, wave accelerator into sprint. These two here are so good. I'm gonna max them out, and then I'm gonna move into maxing damage. So the last one I bought is demo mode, and the next one is super tower for sure. And these two here, enemy balance and extra orbs, is still a question mark if I'm gonna do it now or later. I believe if I get enemy balance, I'll get my cell income higher. With the increased chance to double its spawn, and it goes up to 60%. So I believe that's very good, you know, because if I'm making 250 1,000 pair run every 5 hours and a half. I'm gonna be making almost 400, I believe, so that's very good. And extra orb, just remember I showed you like about 90-85% of my enemies are hit by orbs, so I believe these would be nice to have. And it's not that expensive. I'm gonna buy Super Tower for sure, and then I'm gonna level up entry sprint, wave accelerator, and then damage one by one, slowly. 111 damage, 111 damage mode, and 111 Super Tower. Go back to damage. That's my plan on here. My mods, they look like these at the moment. They are, because I have a system mods that are optimized to maximum performance. So this is why this is 176 and 90, 167, 132, because this combo here gives me the most damage, even though I'm not really relying on damage, but I like to have it optimized at least. Here's just 141 just for the last effect in here, but and because also I cannot afford to to go all the way to 179 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, my maximum level before, like 44 days ago, was level, let me see here on my notes, 169, and now I can go all the way up to 178. So I did make quite some shards since then. I'm going to show you all the substats in here. I like to have these one here because it helps with elites and stuff. I want to push them away as much as I can. That's the only reason. This one is 0 stars, just ancestral, and I need to work on those two, how you call it, those two substats in here. I will leave attack and health on. I mean, attack and health, of course, because I'm playing more on a hybrid build, so I want to reduce their health and their attack as well. And there's a assistant here. I have a 4-star singularity harness, which is very good for me at the moment. And if you're wondering, I have everything at 10%, multiply efficiency, and everything else 5%. And I'm not going to touch these anytime soon because I need to use my stones elsewhere first. And going back in here, I have my primordial collapse fully focused on farming. So 3 death wave, golden tower duration, black hole go down, spotlight angle, and golden tower bonus. So this is fully towards farming. It would be nice to have one of these like towards like tournaments, make like more damage with like spotlight multiplier, and that would be good. And I believe FUD said something about having presets for these, but I have a bad feeling it's gonna be behind a key, keys wall. So yeah, I can't really count on that until we know more about it. This one is my assistant. This one is 4 stars here, very good. I have everything I need. And shockwave frequency, we might be asking why I have it, because when I want to go more towards damage on tournaments, I will equip this one, and it is going to give me 10 times extra damage for those enemies affected by shockwave. So that's the reason why I have it there, so it's more frequent. And that's it. I just changed this substats in here. Actually, I had like a full-on glass cannon. I couldn't use it because I don't have crowd control, and I tried with this setup, and I didn't do that bad, actually. I got like up to wave 140, 150, no, 136 actually, just remembered. And then I switched up back to this one as my primary, and then voila, 170. And I shatter everything that comes. I'm going to show you my mods in here, if you're curious. I have most of the stuff ancestral already. Still missing 2 of these. Generator here. So all the important stuff I have quite well developed. This is my Multiverses Nexus. There is a world that I'll do this. I'm gonna come in here and buy the unique effect boost all the way to ancestral, and then have this one and this one equipped. There is a possibility that can happen, but I'm not sure if it's a smart idea, because now I need damage and I need crowd control, and this is gonna cost me like over 4,000 stones. So I need to think very carefully on that. But I know it will be good, because if I have all the defensive mechanisms in here, like the 80%, and also have all my cooldowns reduced to 65 seconds or 50 seconds if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that would be great. If I can combo that with my golden bot as well, and also my guardian, that would be nice. But instead of spending 4,000 stones on here, yeah, on here, I think I would rather try to unlock ultimate weapon plus, maybe? We'll see. On my labs in here now, I'm working on my lab speed, attack speed, coin per kill bonus, and the masteries. So that's, I've been running these three here for a while. On last video, I believe my attack speed was, which level was it? I'll tell you in a second. It was level 71, and my attack speed and coin per kill were 71 as well. So, yeah. And I did click in here because I think I'm going to stop at 90 a little bit and go back on my EHP. I think that's something I want to do. Oh, if you're curious, I play on range level 18, and I do not use the range card, and this is all the way up to 0, my farming. Yeah, but and I might go back. Here I have all my favorites, everything I want to work with. And yeah, I might want to work on my EHP again, because this is just level 71. Get my wall regen up to level 30, and wall thorns level 20, you know, that'll be nice. I did put some levels on lightning amplifier, because I believe in my farming run, what mainly kills me, most of the time, are scatters, but I think these is over leveled, because once I get my damage up, I think I'll be like just melting all those scatters. So I may have went too far on these levels, but well, it is what it is. I'll go back on my labs shortly. Yeah, so I might go, these three I might go back to EHP maybe, and this one's gonna be, lab number 4 is gonna be 8 damage mastery, and 5 is gonna be alternating between wave accelerator and what's the next one? And intro is sprint. As you can see here, just level 5. Actually, my intention is to finish this first, so it's missing this level plus another one. It's gonna cost like 10 quadrillion, and then I'm done. And then I go back to intro sprint, finish it, and then maybe I'll see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna scroll through my labs in here so you guys can see how everything is. Feel free to pause the video if you want to focus on something specific. My golden bot's just level 22, as you can see. And I have no money on my stash here. There's nothing here. Yeah, defense level 23. Cash bonus 50 is going to stay there for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, not much to be done here because everything was in the favorites. Maybe some more levels on waves required. Maybe, a big maybe. Enemy tabs, there's nothing there. And modules, maybe some more bands for sure. And look at how fun are these numbers. 212 quadrillion for one level. Like, you unlock assistant mods, but then you go a little bit further, like I think wave 60, and you unlock these bad boys in here, and then they're like 100 times, 200 times your lifetime coins. That's funny, actually. Yeah, so those are my labs. I can go a little bit in the history here. Let's go all the way to the 29th of January. There we go. Modular coin cost 20. And lightning amplifier. I've got my 8th band. So what I did here, I did band number 7 the hard way, and then I saved like 2,000 gems, and I bought the 8th band because it was like 96 days. I don't want to wait for this, and we had an update where the cost for gem rushing something was shortened by the amount of labs you have gold boxed. So that was very handy, actually. Attack speed. Yes, main attack speed and lab discount. I put lab discount on when I have nothing else to put on. I need to finish my war fortification. It's almost gold boxed. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next for sure. No, never mind. I did finish it. I forgot I did it. Level 60. I put some more invincibility because I was like saving up cash for something, and I didn't want to put anything else. Yeah, so it's all the same, yeah. Okay, let's go out of here. If you're wondering here, I have, how much I have again? 33,146 stones, yeah? I did not put real money on the game that often. Usually when I'm buying stones are from, like, deals, like sales. So the last time I bought was on Christmas deal and New Year's deal, something like that. And also Black Friday. And even though I don't buy all of the packages, I just buy the cheap ones That sounds more reasonable for my wallet at the moment. Okay, so what's next in here? Okay, let's go see my golden bot. Almost finishing the event, very good. But what you guys want to see here is how my golden bot is. There we go. I have max bonus, max range of course, duration 35 seconds, and cooldown of 65 seconds. 65 why? Because if you remember, my cooldowns are at 2 minutes and 10 seconds, which is 130 seconds, you know. So my golden bot will always activate with my ultimate weapons. Oops, wrong click. And yeah, so now I'm working on cooldown here on Flamebot. And once I finish with cooldown, I go to damage reduction all the way to 95 possibly, and I'll just use medals on golden bot again to get my cooldown down if needed. I was playing around here. I was playing like last event. I think I was at 6x in here, and I had my damage reduction all the way up to 95 and 5 seconds cooldown. I was surviving longer for sure. I don't really remember tournament. It for sure helped me in tournaments. That's when I was making like 200 waves or something. But it doesn't really help that much. But then I was surviving longer on my farming runs. But not farming that much more because these bonuses were only 6x. So I'd rather go up to wave 5,300 the hard way and make more coins with my golden bot. And if my golden bot is at 65 seconds, that means that my summon is at 130 seconds, yeah. Because the minimum here you can get 75 seconds, so I'll leave it at 65 seconds, so it will come together every other time. I'm currently spending my money in fetch again. I had this as 120 and 10 for a long time, and gives me everything I need. There's not much here because I haven't played much today because I was very busy today. But with this setup, I always have my daily cap and medals fulfilled. I have a little bit in bounty, but not enough. Okay. Shout out for Bastagoons, my guild since day one. Yeah. Actually, to be honest, because when the guilds came out, I wasn't playing the game. I was like AFK from the game for like a few months, like 3 or 4 months. And then when I came back, was at the beginning of the second season. So that's when I joined them. But we are very happy with our farming here. We always get all the rewards regardless. What else can I show you here, guys? I can show you my relics as per usual as well. 68% bonus. Wow, that's nice. What else in here? What's good in here? 60% in coins, very good. And lab speed bonus 43%. I really like this number. And Nightmare's bot range, that's very nice, to be honest. I can show you also my perks and bans. So my first perk is, of course, perk wave requirement, and then my bans. I have 8 bans, as I said before. And then this one, as always, because I don't want anything killing my regen. Enemy speed as well. I mean, it's about the damage, not about the damage speed, because you don't want the multiplier in here. And knockback, as I said before, that's why I use the cannon, the shrink ray, and this one here. And since I'm not relying on damage, I've been damage, interest, landmine damage, cash, and defense. Why? Because they all come up, I think 5 times if not mistaken. And I get all my perks by wave like 3,000, I think. Early 3,000. So that's very good. Auto pick ranking, perk wave requirement, coin, game speed, and van black hole. I could do this for sure. But I like to keep my greens together, so it's just for the aesthetics. I'll leave like this. And as I said, when I lose a run and I die at 700, 800, it is only 10 minutes. It's not a big deal. And then coins, and then free upgrades, of course. And then those 2 red ones, very good. Purple ones, sorry. Regen, defense, health, and then orbs and battle shots. Yeah. My vault here, I have nothing because I have only 4 things. And this costs 5. Am I missing anything? I think I never did this, but I'll show you all my things if you're curious. I have quite a lot, actually. I really like the alien one. For the longest, I was using Dark Tower. I think that's very nice. Dark Tower is cool as. But alien now is the best one for me. And yeah. Background all the same. If I'm not mistaken, I have one background that I'm missing because I forgot to buy in one event. I'm just not sure which one is. And I don't use one because I don't want my battery to drain faster. Music all of course, and menus. I think all but from except the one from the first season, I believe. I'm not sure if they have one in the first season actually. And my multiplier on tier 15 with all my mods correctly placed is 2011. 0.97, and then tier 14 1662.47. So that's a lot of bonuses. Alright guys, this was a detailed view of my account. I hope you liked this video. Please leave a like, comment, if you have any advice for me, please don't be shy, write it down, and I'll see you another time. See you later. Bye.